Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Well, from one moment to the other, we've seen a sea of red today. I sincerely hope that everybody on this channel was prepared for this because, well, we talked about it, basically about nothing else over the last few days, that, yep, we are very much stretched to the upside, that the white scenario is the preferred one and that a substantial top should form in this region. I did post it even on Twitter or the X network a few days ago, well, a week ago, 29th of Feb. You may remember here, this was our structure back then. We were watching for one more high, possibly into the high 60K region. That materialized. I did explain it back then. Make sure that you follow us on Twitter, the X network, to stay up to date. Even in addition to video updates, you get sometimes short-term updates. You get many more of these in our gold membership. But yeah, basically, what did we say back then? It seems plausible that the price could achieve another higher high. Okay, it did that. Yet I'm inclined to believe that a significant top is forming in this region. Okay, the price at the time was around 63K. I would prefer to see the price top materialize somewhere between the current high and 67K. However, given Bitcoin's proximity to its all-time high, I remain open to the possibility of a brief surge to set a new all-time high. Wow, that happened. Despite the price already being considerably stretched, the market is overheated, but never underestimate the strength of a trend, which is fueled by FOMO. I think that materialized, I mean, absolutely exactly like that. So we saw this brief, basically wick to an all-time high and then a substantial reaction. Therefore, really no surprise. I sincerely hope you basically reduced your positions accordingly, took profits where it was right for you. Not everybody needed to take profits. That always depends on your, let's say, investment horizon, you know, but certainly up there was not the time to be highly leveraged. So I sincerely hope everybody sort of was prepared at least, okay? So, and that message was consistent over the last few days, obviously. So looking at the daily chart, we want to start with that. I'm starting to track here a simple ABC structure. We will have to see how this is developing. It's very early in the process. We might only see a somewhat shallow wave 4, but I think I mentioned it in one of the previous videos. Obviously, this is the wave 4 that sort of matches this wave 2. It could mean that this is going to become quite a substantial correction, right? Because just look at the size of the wave 2. So what I'm thinking is, okay, could it mean that this is where maybe a proper altcoin season continues when Bitcoin is consolidating in a wave 4? Is it maybe where Ethereum is starting to take the lead? We will see. It's going to be very interesting because, I mean, a wave degree like that, from what I see right now, and I'm going to look for alternatives, but it could mean that we are entering a several month-long correction. That's not necessarily what I see on many altcoin charts, but we will see. Okay, all I can do now is to say, okay, we are entering a fourth wave. It's likely going to be boring. And based on what I see right now, I see this as this wave 4 of this wave degree. It literally only just happened, this pullback, so I have no reason to deviate from my preferred scenario. And I'm tracking an ABC structure, but if I get other ideas, I will definitely let you know. The idea is that, yep, this here could be the A wave pullback. An A wave often targets the 23.6 Fib level. The B wave rally could follow, and then a C wave down. Now, please note that even an A wave could be a 3-wave move. So I've actually shown that on the shorter time frame, which is visible here. So this A wave, actually, it might even be like that eventually. Okay, so we do this ABC to form a larger A wave. This is what we have to see. I mean, it's too early really to say how exactly this correction is unfolding. We've literally only just seen a few red candles, and it could be an ABC of a larger A wave, then another B and another C. That can happen in these wave 4s, yeah, like a flat correction. It's even possible that this wave 4 unfolds as a triangle, but the decline looks quite impulsive. Again, not a surprise because the wave 2 was a sideways correction. If the wave 2 is a sideways correction, oftentimes the wave 4 is a zigzag. Okay, to be fair then, if the wave 4 is a zigzag, then the A wave should be a 5-wave move, not a 3-wave move as I've shown here. But we'll see how it develops. Honestly, it's not possible really to know in advance how exactly the subwaves of a correction unfold, especially as I said, because an A wave can be 5 waves, can be 3 waves. The guideline of alternation that I just explained to you is only a guideline, not a rule. And we could see triangles, we could see complex WXY corrections. We'll see. It is important to understand where does the support area sit. And this is here between 41,544 and 54,530. Now, I have to say in the last 1 or 2 years or so here, I mean, since November 22, 1.5 years pretty much, we have not seen, I think, in any way for Bitcoin break the 38.2 retracement level. So it would be a very deep wave 4 if the price goes really below the 38.2 fib. Maybe we only touch the 23.6, right? We'll see. It depends. Maybe the wave count is off. It just means that if this really was the wave 2, well, the wave 4 could take a while. Then I have to say, however, the wave 2 was a sideways correction. Sharp corrections often finish sooner, like here. This was also a wave 2. Finished very, very soon, all right? So what we'll do in these corrections of this magnitude, we're going to keep focus on the RSI, yeah? The RSI, once it gets sort of into oversold territory, it could be interesting, like it did here in the wave 2, like it did in this wave 2. Okay, we'll see if the wave 4 leads to a similar development. Yeah, it's too early, you know. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow everything's different. We have to stay on our toes in corrective patterns. But from what I can see right now, I assume that we are in the A wave of this wave 4. Situation is very dynamic, of course, at the moment. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. Obviously, you know that. So feel free to check out the membership. By the way, at the moment, you cannot reach us on our website, morecryptoonline.com. Our new website is going to be launched, so that's offline at the moment, but you can use moretradingonline.com. Just in one word, moretradingonline.com. But yeah, feel free to check it out. And hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.